Zombies, guns, sex, oh my. It's day 15 of 31 Days of Horror and we are watching the movie Cemetery Man. Our lead has a perfect narrator voice in this. It's so smooth with a really nice accent.
My name is Francesco Della Morte. Weird name, isn't it? Francis of Death.
Fun fact, this movie is based on a novel with the same original title as the film. Della Morte dell'Amore from Tiziano Scalvi, who also wrote the Italian comic strip Dylan Dog. Also fun fact, Tiziano based the look of his character Dylan Dog off of Rupert Everett, who plays our lead Francesco. His job is to watch over the cemetery, and for whatever reason, some people on the 7th night after their death come back to life. He calls them returners, and just like every movie that is a zombie movie, they don't like to call them zombies, but they gotta call them something else like walkers. He also has a really itchy trigger finger and he pops holes in these things left and right. Now, the only difference between a returner and a zombie is once you're bit, you do not turn into the living dead. He also has an assistant named Nagi who acts a lot like Curly from the Three Stooges, except he doesn't really say a lot of words, but he makes a lot of grunts and noises that for whatever reason Francesco can understand. Kind of like Chewbacca and Han Solo. A new casket arrives to his cemetery with a bunch of people, and this is where he sees one of the most beautiful women he's ever seen in his life.
I'm all out of love. What am I without you?
But he messes up when he tries to talk to her and she totally ignores him.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
But the next day she comes back and he tries to talk to her again. He tells her about a special room he has. Apparently this girl really likes ossuaries, which if you don't know, it's apparently a room where they keep a lot of human bones, aka she freaky. After he shows her the place, she likes it a lot and she starts to fancy him quite a bit, making her want to make love to him in his cemetery. Well, as unluck would have it, while they're doing the deed, her ex-lover comes to life and decides to bite her. So now he has a dilemma of what to do because he doesn't want her to return as a returner. To be honest, this movie is just a bunch of zombie antics that just keep happening to him throughout the film, which is pretty funny, kind of like a zombie riding a dirt bike, which was not on my bingo card. Which means there's really not one overarching story to this. There's also quite a bit of brutal kills that I was not expecting from this movie. Not overly bloody, but some pretty good gore. For a 1994 film, this has some pretty good cinematography, and they know how to handle the dark, which is quite impressive. One of the most confusing scenes is where Nagi randomly throws up on a girl, and she doesn't really freak out. She's just like, oh, you threw up on me, and then she hops on a bike and just rides away. Also, I don't know if this is all in Francesco's head, or if it's because he's longing and missing the chick who died, but every time he sees a few girls later in the film, they all have the same face as that first chick. I've never seen a gravedigger be such a ladies' man as this guy is. In all, this movie was pretty wild. It is definitely an Italian art house movie. If you like zombies, guns, and romance, then this movie is definitely for you. I quite enjoyed it for what it was. On a scare meter, this gets a 0 out of 10. On a bloody meter, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. This is why I give Cemetery Man a 7.5 out of 10. If you guys like this review, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more, hit that follow button. And as always, thanks for watching.